mobile network telecommunication offices. People were fighting each other. People were coming to queue at dawn. People were struggling.
SIM cards were blocked.
People needed to come and, of course, put stones. It was chaotic. And even at the time, people were asking the question, well, if we have my Ghana card details,
why can't you just do it?
Just connect it. Okay, you have my Ghana card. You know who I am. My details. I used my fingerprint to register for a Ghana card. It means that my Ghana card it links to my bio whatever data. So the question some people were asking at the time was that, well, if you needed to do it, there was a much more convenient way of doing it without exposing people to these chaos. But yet still, the government at the time insisted that we needed to do it in the manner that they had spelled out. So a lot of Ghanaians were then, of course, compelled to go through it, thinking that this time around, and mind you, this is not the first time we are registering SIMs. It came some time ago. And then people were also beating the whatever. People go to buy SIMs that have already been registered. That have already been registered. So the registration process was not that robust. So you couldn't clearly be able to say this SIM belongs to this person. And then we're told, okay, because of this, let's do a better, much enhanced registration exercise, which necessitated the registration exercise under the previous administration, under the leadership of Esla Owusu-Ekufo, who was then the Minister for Communication. So I thought that was it, that everything now has been solved. But it's still, just like some people were complaining, I keep hearing people complain about scams, fraud. You'll be there and somebody is sending you text messages from National Lottery Authority. They say something. I said, but when did I subscribe for this? So it's like, yet still, there's an issue. Now the minister said, well, what was done was not done correctly. So he
wants to do another one.
My whole question is, simple problems in this country, it's very complex to solve. People who are paid with our taxpayers' money to think, plan, strategize. People who will make their lives very comfortable, conducive, convenient, in order for them to be able to think properly, to solve our problems. In their attempt to solve our problems, they rather create other problems for us. Now we are told that whatever we did, Angusiaga. So let's go and do it again. My question is, wouldn't another government come in and say, what some George did no so, it was not proper? To what extent do we not include politics, the whole issue of procurement in this particular conversation? Because my fear is that, based on what I have come to know in this country, there's the likelihood that another administration will come and say, no, what some judge did, no, there's a problem. Ghanaians, go and do it again. You know why they keep doing that to us? I think that in this country, there's this notion that you need to just make your citizens struggle. Because I recall at the time, just SIM registration, simple SIM registration. The way people suffered in this country. People were moving from villages to different areas to go and queue. Long hours, leaving their work to go and queue for long hours in order to get their SIMs registered. Now my question is, I think the minister, I don't know, maybe he has said it. The minister should tell us in details what is the problem, specific problems with what we did. What problems did we want to solve that we couldn't solve? For which reason this new one will solve it? And how would this new one solve it? because we need to get some of these details. I think I've heard is it the director of the NCA speaking about some of these things, but they need to break it down in layman's language. First of all, the SIM registration we did under the MPP administration.
What was wrong with it?
What was wrong with it? How come it didn't solve the problem that we had wanted it to solve? And so they should tell us this new one that they want us to do. To what extent is it going to solve the problem once and for all?
So
and how sure are we that we will not come back again and then another administration will come in and tell us that whatever was done was wrong, so let's go and do it again? Did you get the point I'm making?
I do. So he has said that this new one that we're about to do, it will incorporate advanced biometric verification. I think we already did that when we were doing the first one.
I heard that.
And
Wasn't
then
that said during the...
it would also include a liveness test that will capture facial features to authenticate users against the NIA data.
We've heard things in this country, Charlie.
He has also explained that this would prevent the use of photocopied or fraudulently acquired Ghana cards, which undermine the integrity of previous registration. The minister has also said that the automatic migration of existing SIM data into the new system, despite a significant portion of previously registered numbers passing verification checks, explaining that such a move would only transfer existing flaws into the new system. So there won't be any like automatic migration of the data on the old registration into the new system that he's planning on doing. Oh God! But then he said that aside the fact that he's going to be doing self-registration using smartphones and enabling users to complete the process from the comfort of their homes, they are also going to add appointment systems. And so this time, you are going to be able to book an appointment. And to help them manage the numbers are there at the various offices.
So whatever they want to solve, they are the Ministry of Communication and Digitalization. Can they solve it at their end without us being involved?
I'm not sure how possible that is.
No, but if they have our data, so for instance, Janice, if the government has my Ghana card, okay, Ghana card information, they know I own this particular SIM. At least they know that I have my Momo and whatever on it. NCA knows that this is the SIM card I've been using to make a call. If they want to properly do it, knowing very well that my biometric was captured in my Ghana card registration process, or is supposed to be part of whatever information on my Ghana card, can they, sitting in the comfort of their offices, link the two for me without me having to physically go there?
Now, Alpha, I don't know if you've experienced this before, but someone will try calling your number and then a different person will receive the call. I don't know if you've experienced that before, because some people have told me that, oh, they called me and a man answered. You understand? The call didn't come to me. Yeah, it didn't come to me. So it's like two people are sometimes using the same number.
Really?
Yes. And it's not only me. People have told me that they had a similar. I have a friend, a male friend. Sometimes when you call him, some woman in the market will answer. So he was telling me that people have been telling him that.
I think maybe that's the problem that will emanate from the telecommunication companies. Because if someone is not using a SIM for a period of time, maybe the telecommunication companies will
reassign it.
Will assume that the person has stopped using it. Maybe we'll give it to another person. Maybe the person who owned it may come back again and ask that it should be reactivated or something. Do you get the point? So I think if that problem is in existence, then it is the problem of the telecommunication companies. And I wonder how SIM registration is going to solve that problem. Because at the end of the day, if they keep doing that.
And even there's fraud cases that we are being told constantly that once we do the SIM re-registration, well, he said the whole thing is 75 communication and 75% communication, and the rest is technology. So mainly they are going to take their time to be explaining things to us. So I'm hoping that we'll get some clarifications in the coming week, because I'm thinking if the whole point of this is to stop these fraud boys from doing mobile money scams and all of those things, right now as we have it, even if you go and report to your telcos that this and this has been done, sometimes they're able to revert. But in cases where they are not able to trace the person who gave you that call and took your money out. So I don't know how the new re-registration is going to make the system more robust.
I think I'm for the idea that if indeed this is going to solve our problem, then why not? It's good. The other point I need to state is that I hope that the minister or the minister's words will be more or less followed through, so that indeed this time around
it will be our final.
We will not observe the chaos that we observed in the last time. But my question is, in terms of my confidence in knowing that this is going to be the last time, that's why I have my own doubts. Because it's like there's something perhaps that these people are not telling us. Because to continuously do one thing
and do it over
in our quest to solve one problem and keep doing it, no, it beats my imagination, Janice. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It's either there is something somebody is not telling us, or somebody is trying to take undue advantage of some loopholes in these systems. Because I mean, why should Ghanaians be? Do you know what we are going through as a people? We have gone to do something. We're told all of these things Sam George is saying today. We said before that yes, it's a necessary evil. We need to go through it because this is what we are aiming at. Kenyans didn't have any choice. They had to. Okay, they had to oblige, and they went through the process, thinking that well, this time that's it. And here we are, another story being told that whatever you did know was, and now common sense will apply.
Had loops. So I don't know. I really don't.
When we are doing let's this frustration that we subject Ghana, it doesn't make sense to me. Like every now and then something simple SIM registration Ghana, you have to do it again, first time, again. Fail, second time, fail, third, come and do it. Abba, why? Oh, and you see, when they are thinking about some of these things, they think within the confines of Accra, Kumasi. Oh, Ghana is beyond Accra, Kumasi. There are people elsewhere who don't even have network.
He said, wait, let me find that part. He said,
please find it.
Ghana post offices and community information centers would be leveraged to expand access, particularly in rural areas.
They will say it's the dead. Ghana post something. How many personnel do they have? Oh, Charlie. There are people living in rural communities in this country. Ghana is not just Kumasi, Accra, Takoradi. There are places where to even see
which is what I'm saying. That even when you think about the internet connectivity.
Oh,
right. That you are saying.
In fact, even normal network, some rural communities don't have. They will have to travel, leave their farms, leave whatever they are doing, travel. They did all of these things the last time. With the assurance that this is it. When you do it, that's it. Here we are again. So, I mean, please, our leaders, we don't have time like that. Charlie. Charlie, we don't have time like that.
So I think we need more explanations.
People every now and then one problem you can solve: SIM registration.
We need more explanations.
SIM registration won't be solved.
More clarity.
What can you solve? Ghana's economy.
Tell us plainly what went wrong the first time.
They have to break it down for us.
You understand?
What was the problem with that? And how different would they approach it so that it will be solved this time around?
I'll try and read extensively on the issue, but then
I
the things
done
I'm
my
seeing,
reading, but me,
it's the same thing. It's
I've not
like
seen
a repetition.
It's like they are saying it wasn't proper.
The only new thing I'm seeing this time is the collaboration with other agencies like the Ghana Post and their community information centers and the selfie registration. That is it. But when it comes down to the actual registration
so the Ghana
process,
Post, how would they assist?
sure
As in,
be
they would
told.
take the SIMs or the numbers or the details of the people and then wire it to.
Or maybe they'll station some people there so that they'll help with the registration. So they
And
don't
how
have to
many are these people? Those who are working in these post offices, how many are they?
No, like I said, there has to be more communication about this because I don't understand. And the only different thing that I am seeing now, it is that the agency one.
That's why I was asking, can't the problem be solved virtually?
Because I remember the last time I did my same registration, we were up there. Someone came from MT.
Because for some reason we had connections, so we could bring them.
And then they came to do it for people. All of us. And I remember now they are saying that they are going to include liveliness tests so that the system will capture facial.
As in you will smile and then they will see.
It will capture your facial features and everything. But we did that the first time. I'm the only one who doesn't remember correctly. Because I remember they brought the phone.
But maybe the liveliness was not.
Then they will put
they brought the phone. You look up. Look right. Look. They did all of those things.
Or they didn't link. They didn't. No, but Esla she has to come and answer some questions. Because if whatever she did was...
And I remember during that time, a lot of people had issues with Ghana card again. Because when they go to register, when it's time for I forgot the term for it, to put the Ghana card under the phone to scan the distance. Some Ghana cards did not respond. I was a victim of it.
Now
a Ghana card.
Yes.
It's the same Ghana card that we are going to use.
The same Ghana card we are still going to use. I had a problem with that. So I was lucky someone was using one of the Techno phones. So that one wasn't requiring you to put it on the phone. So that was when I was able to. I was having two SIMs. The other SIM is being blocked. I couldn't do it. And then we are going back to use the same Ghana card to do the same exercise again. They claim we are.
Yeah, I don't understand. Please, Charlie,
the same thing. I did that as info, so I was
the 24 hours we have, that one is not enough for us.
You understand?
So please,
you're going to waste productivity
of
the country.
Overly necessary.
Can we just move on?
Can we just move? Thank you. Can we just beg them to move on? Because someone's going to sit there from morning and then get down like by 3 to 4 p.m. The whole day is going.
And this one people will have to even use protocol.
I want to
protocol again. Money. Because if you don't pay, their date is getting.
I want to be fair and say that we are just not understanding.
Like just encouraging corruption.
The full scope of the same.
We appreciate that because we are not experts in the field.
Yeah, I want to be fair and say that maybe there's something we are not getting.
I am applying common sense in this whole conversation. Okay, if whatever we have been told, just like you and I agreed this morning, were things that were told prior to us going through the exercise that happened the last time. And that exercise was aimed at solving some fundamental problems, some of which have been repeated this time around. Then it is okay and fair that we are told in simple language, not technical.
Yeah, just explain to us.
Technical explanation, no, in simple language.
What went wrong?
What were we trying to solve that we couldn't solve? And how would this new exercise solve that? Do you get the point?
I do.
How different would the approach be this time? So that the results will be different. So that the difference in the results will mean that whatever problem we needed to solve that we couldn't solve, this time has been eternally or perpetually solved. Because we don't want to come back and somebody will come and tell us, because this is Ghana. We are not making wild imaginations or calculations. This is Ghana. A new minister will come in next time and say, guys, whatever you did was not fit for purpose. Go and do it again. Because they have little respect for us. They think we are not using our time judiciously. We are just there sleeping. So they want to find work for us. So they need to explain to us in plainman's language exactly what we are going and how confident should we be that this time that's
It's
it.
going to be the
because I don't
final
want to go and register myself. About how many times?
But me, I'm seeing something in future that the next government is going to tell us to go and do Ghana card registration again. Because if the minister is telling us that there was loops in the SIM registration, we all went through the process. You first need to face authentication first, before your fingerprints and then everything. So if you tell me there are loops in your database, then it means it's coming from the Ghana card.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe
So
also
me-
it's becoming from.
Yes. So me, I'm seeing the next exercise are going to carry, or the NCA is going to carry. It's going to come with a Ghana card. I should go back again, join queues again, use like 2 to 4 days to do
You know
Ghana
the
card
funny
and come
thing,
back.
once they do Ghana card re-registration, we are going to have another SIM
Another
card
SIM registration again. Yes. So it's just going. It's going to be a loop.
But the Ghana card itself, it wasn't just given to Ghanaians. There were foreigners who got Ghana cards in this country.
Yes.
So even the primary document, there were problems with that.
The problem is that.
So anything that is built on that primary document will have issues. Because it's not. We in this country know people, and they are not owning these Ghana cards as foreigners.
No.
As in, it depicts that they are Ghanaians.
The Ghanaians.
Because how do you get the Ghana card? Sometimes if you don't have all the requirements that was asked, you can get a guarantor. Somebody will go and convince somebody, oh, please go and guarantee for me.
I'll
so that
pay
I get
you.
my Ghana card.
They will bribe
People, this is our system. Our system is too transparent.
Just stop stressing us. And
Do you get the
let
point?
us
So I think the ministry will have to, just like you said, they are
They should let us move on.
indicating that a lot more communication will be done. We are begging them.
Because
We are
keep-
stressed already.
But
I
me,
keep
I
searching to
see it
see
this
if-
way. If you feel like there's a looping, like there's that someone's information is not tallying, you have their SIM, their number. Just
Call
text them a
them.
message. Come to the NIA office
Eh.
and verify your details. That's
so maybe
all.
do it on individual.
On
level.
individual
maybe there
basis.
Are some of us whose whatever link
was not
went
done. Then you
and-
flag them and they will come and then do rectify everything.
Everybody,
Then everybody
blanket,
to
let's go again, start again
come
on a
on,
clean
come
sheet.
on.
Ah,
People going to be angry over there.
Hey, this is our country.
They'll go and get stampede again, then they will tell us that. That's when they will then start to think again and then we'll get solutions to it.
Because this one we are going to spend another money.
Yeah, we'll get. Definitely.
Janice, are you following?
I am.
We are going to spend another money. We'll give contract to people.
Taxpayers.
Like people will have to come in with their solutions.
we might, yes.
And then start the whole. So we are going to pay money again. Okay, you assuming it's okay. We'll go through it again. It's not. We are not leaders. So we are there. Whatever they want to do, they should come.
But I'm also saying an agenda here. Because definitely, if they carry out this exercise, some people are going to get employed, part-time job. Then they come and tell us that
1 million.
1 million jobs were given. were given to
That's-
you.
Go and sit down there.
Alpha.
Yes. So
So,
I think at this point in time,
Let's just wait for them to do more
yeah, it
communication.
would be good that if we could hear from the former minister for communication
Fundamentally,
and then the current minister for communication.
this is different from the previous exercises, addressing long-standing concerns about inefficiencies, weak verification systems, and
So
public
weak-
activity.
So what do they mean by weak verification? What happened? What
Public
specifically?
frustrations. Like we've heard all of this before.
Okay. So you will watch the space and see what happens.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if you are
yes.
listening to us, just keep it in mind that you go and register, or you register your SIM again. Maybe you not go, but you
Yeah,
say
so-
you can possibly do it in the comfort of your
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
So
So,
let's wait and see.
if you know that wherever you are staying, the internet is not good,
Then
start planning ahead that you might
yeah.
have to go and
Because
start
me,
some
I don't
work
remember the
with
last
it.
time I saw an operational usual post office. This is me call Edum.
Edum, yeah, that's
I've
the
not
only.
seen any post office working. But okay, they said they will leverage on them. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's
This
see.
is Ghana for
And
you.
I'm hoping
We
that's
can't
in
solve
the-
our
in the-
problem. Like we create problems in our quest to solve our problems, so that another institute or another people will come and
Come and
solve the
solve it for
problem.
us.
It's serious.
I'm
but-
hoping that in the coming weeks you will see the rest of the 75% of communication that the minister is talking about, because it's not.
So yes, that's
Well, what we have now is not comprehensive enough to convince us on why we. But either ways, if they say they are going to do it, we are going to have to do it, because
that
I'm
is
guessing
Ghana for you. I mean, if you don't do it,
they'll block your support.
So yeah, we'll have to go through it. Unfortunately.
Now, Alpha, please let's move on from that.
I think we should take a breather.
And then
Please,
we'll
if you are
come back.
listening to us, send us a message on 05939.
Tell us what you think.
Are you in agreement with the position that we will have to register our SIMs again, or you think it's not necessary? Send us a WhatsApp message, or you can give us a call later on 0541 022 318. 0541 022 318. The questions we're asking this morning is, how sure are we that this indeed is going to be the last time? Because the last registration we had was not the first one, and it didn't solve the problem, we are told. Now we are told that we will need to do it again for a problem that we attempted to solve, which according to the current administration we couldn't solve, to be solved. Are you following?
Yes.
Like, as in, we had wanted to solve a problem. We couldn't solve the problem. We created another problem. Now, a new administration says we need to go back and solve that problem. The question we're asking is that how sure are we that we will not leave the problem unsolved or unresolved, so that another people will come
We've
to say,
not even created new. It's the old problem.
yes, the old
one.
problem we couldn't solve, that we had wanted to solve, and we spent money solving it.
Yeah, it didn't work. So
no,
it is not enough to tell us that you want to fix inefficiencies and public frustration. I feel like those terms are too broad. Tell us
give
the
us some
specific
specifics.
things that went wrong.
What happened to my SIM registration? Why didn't it solve the problem? Why was it not linked to my Ghana card and my biometric data?
Well, let's wait for the 75% communication that we get. So let's take a breather.
I hope this time common sense will apply.
Let's take a breather. We'll be back. But you can send us a WhatsApp message on 05939329993. 05939329993. Tell us what you think.
Funamo Olaka. Obeshele na kekwo ye no ye. Onga pabeke de manse. Oya woyo ke sene. Na moshia ya shoya shwene. Ao bati otoku no ye. Ashifola ni bine wapoe. Ani ole monolaka. Biale otra pepe pasa. Da 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 da. Shochole shiona epai. Unga epai. Shochole shiona epai. Unga epai. Shochole shiona epai. 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 Unga epai. Show jolly, jolly, show jolly, oh jolly, show jolly, oh jolly, she oh jolly, jolly, get show jolly, jolly, show jolly, oh jolly, show jolly, oh jolly, show jolly.
Welcome back from that quick break.
It's interesting you played a gun song. You know the minister is a gun. So I don't know, but yes, a friend of mine has sent me a message. That is his contribution in relation to what we've been talking about. Is in the person of Gideon Ochredakun. Now he says that, do you remember this current minister in opposition told us that there is nothing wrong, or there was nothing wrong with the previous registration we did, and he sees no reason to go and re-register the SIMs under Esla Owusu. Why don't they tell us what is missing so that we will provide and avoid this hassle of going to join queues to waste our time? The minister is just being dishonest. That's according to Gideon Ochredakun. He said that the minister, even when ESLA had wanted us to register at the time, said the previous one before the ESLA one didn't have any issue. So he didn't understand the need for us to go and re-register. And so he's asking the question.
Why do we need to do it again? Is it that maybe they had a perfect system, Esla touched it, spoiled something?
No, that,
So now he's trying to-
that system was terrible. It wasn't. That system, you could go and buy registered SIMs. Or didn't you see
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
People were
What's
buying
the guy?
already
What's up?
registered SIMs. So even though I've not, I can't confirm or deny.
Before
the
I did
fact
my
that,
the re-registration of the current SIM card I'm using, some month's name was on my SIM.
yeah.
Before this one.
So that system couldn't have been that good.
So-
If indeed the minister said that, which I cannot confirm as I speak or deny because I've not seen that, if indeed he said that before that ESLA registration, then his own registration, then it begs the question, why? What's happening?
Exactly. So
What's the problem?
I think
That is if the foundation have said is anything to go by. But yes, that's what Ochredakun, my friend, is saying.
to a large extent, I think people will agree with us that we need specifics. Like, tell us what is wrong with this system,
Absolutely.
so that the next time when someone comes to do a
And he's telling us the same thing. We get, but these people said this problem has been solved.
so don't
And it is very
telling us
stressful, very
inefficiencies.
frustrating.
Inefficiencies
Please,
is just
they
too
should
broad.
treat Ghanaians with some level of respect.
Because
You
this is
can't ask
it's
people
time,
to go
time,
into every,
time.
Why? Everything you have to go and queue.
It is
I recall even during COVID when they're distributing foods, people have to go and long queue, everything queue, everything queue, everything queue. Do you understand? And everything you are doing, it can be solved. How many times did we attempt to register Ghana cards? We tried it under John Ajekum before we couldn't. John Mills we couldn't. until Nanado came. So one problem, we'll keep transferring it from administration to administration. This very problem, we're told that it was solved. Now another administration has come in that, no, we didn't solve it, let's do it. Appa. Why? Do they get joy in frustrating Ghanaians or something? Maybe there's some kind of...
Maybe, I don't know if it's the idea of people waking up at 4
And go
a.m.
and be queuing and be shouting and be paying. What is that?
Because I remember all the stress that was associated with the one Ghana card registration, two SIM registration. It's like everything we need to do in this, we need to queue. We need to inconvenience people.
And some people be paying bribe. People taking money from people to register their SIMs so that they will buy credit and the government will take it taxes.
I'm just hoping that there will be more explanation.
What is
because
this?
Inefficiencies and public frustrations, it's not enough.
Please.
It's not enough.
But, Charlie,
So,
who are we? Our job is to just
talk
and
about
shout.
it. But when it comes down
People
to
with power, they sometimes even the humility to come and explain things.
Oh.
The last time I saw a video of some judge in parliament. Hey, a small minister is shopping. Hey,
Let's move on.
let's move on. I saw that. It just came to mind where he was. Hey, some judge.
Nana Kwejo says, Ghana, I don't know why these people are playing with our minds. Instead of you to bring good and affordable network for people to enjoy, always SIM registration. Every day, people are complaining about data prices. You
can't solve that.
You are doing nothing about it. Always SIM registration.
The network when you call Basa.
To rule a nation is making people that you are serving become comfortable, but not in Ghana. I don't know how much taxes they are taking from our telcos that make data too expensive. These politicians,
Last time I heard some judge, he said a lot of Nigerians were coming to Ghana because our data cost is very
cheap.
Very cheap. Can you imagine? He that said you ensure that data.
You know, cheap is relative. Maybe it's cheap for him, but
no, cheap for the ordinary Ghanaian, not for him. His standard is too high.
Hey. Today I saw someone doing a calculation that if you want to eat 3 times in Ghana, let's say you are budgeting 30 cedis for breakfast, 30 cedis for lunch, 30 cedis for supper, and you multiply it by 30 days, you are going to be spending 2,700 Ghana cedis on food alone. Rent is not part, utilities not part, data not part. It's like this country, we are magicians because.
Of course, that has already been documented. The other issue on the network is that the minister should also concentrate on solving some of the issues. The bad network in this country sometimes you go and buy bundle. The internet will not even work for you to be able to do what you want to do with it. And then they give it, so a lot of these bundle packages, they give it ultimatum. Within 10 days, if you don't use it, everything has gone like that. We should be seeing the minister intervening in some of these matters.
The last time I was telling someone that since...
why do I buy data? I've not been able to use it. And then you say because you've not been able to use it, I'm taking it. Go and buy another data bundle again.
Since some judge told us that they've done some reduction in the prices of the data that we buy. It's like you're buying the same thing, but it gets finished faster. I don't know if I'm the only one who has noticed. Like,
of course. And on top of it, you are stressing us with new registration.
If you buy like, if you buy 1 gig and maybe previously you were lasting a day in some hours, now you are going to last just a few hours with the 1 gig. So I'm like, is it that the numbers are the same, but the quantity we are receiving, people have altered it? Because, well...
It is what it is. Janice, at this point in time, we can't even talk about the security. Let's open the phone line.
The
security will come to it later. Me, we have expressed my frustration. I don't know what you think if you are listening to us. Unfortunately, we have to register our SIMs again.
We have our first caller, Mr. Techi. Mr. Techi.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Techi. Yami Adumo now, sir.
Alfa.
Alfa. Say hello to Mr. Techi.
Kata na mi di ba shi shi japa apa. Apa mi di se ku so na ka so ba se. Ada no si yi bro se sala o mai du ti dia o ba be so se e si ye ko ni ko shi no. Nande o mai ni e try na bi se o nya ri do na ko what the universe sala. Amelia ne man fi so. Dai brother Dennis and the latter part them not cases after why I say or see the outlaw to come and answer some question after who got the brother sometimes also be obi no say and some which is some academia similar to say when you some academy or Ghana sometimes the current president the show communication aspect or no almost issue what unpredictable word. I'm uncle I said, dear girl, I hear very well, Captain Smart Cow. Sorry, I get what you have normal, go year, power, move back, and got first level of Sakum, going to go, Marco. I dare some good dear mammy, so said you almost a year section. Oh, no, no, very section. Up at a question. I some good. I'm not a question. Oh, no, this is over. And some of catching my million of God for.
Mr. Gigi, what can I say? Bibi strike you on no move. Son, okay.
God will get it on
me what can some amusement Casabi? The business any to would disagreement be a war any omono. And warranty so Becca say and guess BBC strike home no move any day in film. They be say oh the first name Baha and officer who did say and would deserve a treatment and make us any day in Obia in Castle Momony woman yadrin, but that part in them is you free. Then toss when one of them. I'm on the person now. Can you put on the magazine? Says you about another man carrying a year to. Because I did only got to smart only year or the Wusupa on the top academy by. Abba, what is your name?
Okay, Mr. Tachi, thank you so much. 05410223180 05410223180. Call us and tell us what you think about the SIM re-registration. What do you make of it? You're being told that the old one we did, it's not efficient enough, so we need to re-register our SIM cards. But then this time, the minister has promised us that it will be more efficient. People will not be queuing because the system is going to be allowing for self-registration, and they are going to be collaborating with other people to allow that to work. Hello? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, honey.
Your name and where you're calling from, please.
I'm Michelle from Bokol and Shell.
Okay, Michelle.
Alfa, how are you?
Yami Adam Nihoye.
Now with the Gires on an
Yeah, Obabi or the bite, you don't know how to trade. Around anything, the agenda was to charge and Diana. Oh, first of all, about the registration with you, Ganesh. I asked him, the country needed sometimes I can use the rest in maybe. It be like, leaders, you know, they are not very serious. Because issue, you know, any idea, I was saying, you will say, on our fight, I was on our fight today, but I was saying, oh, no, we do not empty, like, you know, network company, so I say, because especially your company in the and near moment say biometric, and I ever say about the biometric. I know, say, and you would depend on where they are now. yɛde o sample yɛ a ɛmfa anaa mɛboa but obi ɛtumi use ne ho biribi de yɛ ma wo abla a wo kora wo ni ho so what I say if you in a house ɛbɛma security wise na ayɛ kan ɛna fraud ne deɛ ɛno ne deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo gyina ɔmo kɔn so nyɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ adeɛ a ɛbɛyɛ because anytime deɛ ɔbɛka kyerɛ wo sɛ obi fraud wo a report no nso a wonhu necessary biara a ɛbɛba ɔmo nka hwee ɛnkyerɛw ɛno ano sɛ nipa no so wɔtwe bia na actually koraa no ɔmo ankasa koraa wasɛnde wrong transaction koraa no yɛtu sika no vanish sika no bɛba bɛduru no sɛ mu mmienu mene yɛte ɔman no mu na ɔmo hwɛ wɔn sɛ like yɛ amoadeɛ but particular company na ankasa na wasɛ ɔmo gyina ɔmo so na ɔmo services na ɛne like nneɛma a ɔmo de
Hello, Michelle.
Ghana car is okay. Your baby on my and found shit. What? Wow, I can't say. Due to an idea, you buy baby, boy, some category style in years. Due to an own family. No, me do kill some of your man, none of us want to say. So I say, I mean, I will find a better solution. Because the category standard this problem is at this CCBR. I don't say no necessary to record any queue near the dinner.
Okay. Michelle, thank you so much for calling. 054-102-2318. 054-102-2318. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Balfo. I want to contribute to the program.
Okay.
Okay, so I feel like our media is our biggest problem, and this is why. Our media is supposed to be the fourth estate of the realm. It's as powerful as parliament and other institutions like the judiciary. If they really have to do their job right. See, this is a minister who during our Ghana card registration had to put a camera on his face with Edem Agbana and told us they won't register. Stubborn Academy, all sort of jokes. During the same registration, this same man came to tell us a whole lot of, sorry to say, unnecessary things. Fast forward, we've been able to register. As we speak, if we go to, if supposing your phone get lost or maybe your SIM get destroyed, and you go to MTN or Telecel today, they will take your Ghana card. The registration was supposed to take our.
Hello?
Obviously, they have it. You can't take data for millions of people and not have loose. Definitely, there will be loose. But what do? You just have to single out these loose and solve them for us. This whole thing we are going to do is going to create a contract for somebody. Somebody elsewhere is going to make millions of money. First of all, they haven't given us any tangible reason. There is not a single tangible reason we have yet, which is verified and we all know, oh, this is a fact. The facts are that they have our bio. We've gone through the registration. Today, the security services will tell you they can track you with your Ghana card. Your SIM, because they have all your bio from your Ghana card. So how on earth do we allow the man to come and tell us all these kind of stories? And the media is watching on. And my lady, I was listening to you. You were making assumptions. Please, this is a serious issue. The struggle we went through to complete this registration, and somebody is bringing this back and we are just watching on and we are just playing with it. We should be holding these people accountable. My dear, don't be assuming. We have all the facts. We don't have to assume. We have all the facts. We don't have to assume again.
Hello?
To be honest, if the media is actually going to live up to expectation, hold these people to the highest standard, criticize where we have to, educate this public, and then, because see, these politicians are frustrating us in this country. How can this person who have to tell us all this joke with every single registration we have done in this country, put camera on his face and tell us all sorts of things? Come today and tell us we have to do another similar registration without any reason. Alpha, please, this is a serious matter. It's about time some of these people we be bold and tell them to their faces, this is unnecessary. This is just robbing us. Somebody somewhere is going to take huge sums of money for contracts, and people will get their cutbacks. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. 054-102-2318. 054-102-2318. Alpha, you wanted to say something?
No, I wanted to.
Okay. Hello?
Dennis, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm BY calling from.
Okay.
Dennis, what is it all about this re-registration of SIM cards? Ghana, are we serious? A whole national exercise by a government. Today it seems not to be perfect. So we have to go. What is calling for this re-registration? At the time of registering our SIMs, that even today we have a code to check whether your SIM is biometrically captured. You put the code and you see that it's BCAP. So what again? Why do we always want to prove to the public that these our leaders are not serious? At the time that the government of the day was doing that, was the minister today not the alternative government? Was he not a member of the alternative government? Ghana, we just sit here and say opposition. It doesn't mean that when you are in a position, you cannot have anything good to say about your country. If they knew that the registration was not going to be that perfect and probably legal, why did they refuse to go to court to challenge that? Now that we have done it, we are going back. Even the law at the time said you can register up to about 10 SIMs or whatever. People have done that. So they should tell us why we should do the registration. The education should be more than just saying it on radio and for people to, be thinking that maybe they are going to lose their SIM cards or whatever. Please, Ghana, if we continue like this, we will be stagnant in development. And that is the more reason why the masses are suffering. Today this, the next day that. Please, is that the way to run a country? A whole exercise. One day they will rise to come and tell us that we should go back for new Ghana cards. What is the meaning of all this?
All right.
Why can't we do something once and for all?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for calling to 054-102-2318. 054-102-2318. 054-102-2318. Tell us how you feel about the SIM card re-registration. Hello?
Yeah, hello. Good morning, Jenny.
Kobe, good morning.
It's Alfa and Mike.
No, Joseph. So,
Name one say to me the is cadicious beyond scanner because said you know we see challenge with the MPP time no money say more there. But no more being say more than no more CSR register because MPP registration no any code means say only power be me. They say no I have fura when you be me. Intimisa, Nasama Mokan say, Ubetima register will fee no, and Ukura ye waste, obey your process no, by any net in Obaqua and the office or. Nti wo sade o nye na obekwa akodi kiu ne so no obeche ba wo ye bi wo fie na akoduru wa wonche nti no ye waste of time gan omunye bibi ti say ya register momra Ghana for momra me register adwuma eno ne ye we na ye makoto me fun mato me sim me ne company no issue na then na still nti we say something for something bibi o
Kobe, thank you so much. 05410223180 05410222318. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Orange. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Please.
Is Alfa there?
Yes, he's here.
Okay. The name is Roman Father.
Okay, Roman Father.
My sister, we should tell the truth. First, I must send my greeting to King Zuba as mayor of Kumasi, and at the same time, the commander in Asante region, DCOP of Akutu, and Asante Central MC Emmanuel Edu. Roman Father, I send my greetings to them. Alpha, I am a president. So what will be to position us what we say Nipano, what you mean yet, Jumana, for the second. In Chassis, a dinner and another danko for the year now, a buying a co-position. A be anno. If finance minister was a go, so the road minister there be, sanitation there be. A dear, they say repeating itself. But you need to know, yet the national identification card, what is national ID card, media yet. Same no kula de kai ye di kan de voters ID e kan ye me Roman the same that to for me register no with can say voters ID and some ye say be national ye me say dia kokko when ye yi kura gufuni wo mu ni say stress pa dia wo ko bi dia pese ko no ko dila su kisu sa e je na sia eluti mimi number ya me no kasa se me kasa wo so ayamia mesem enye obidia ma ready say ye bibia me yimomo eye ba you kasa tell say cash eye bibia eti die pantina eti me sisa kami mi wuye omo a omo nya omo de ana bia mo so omo ko ready sa omo we said you bia me become that when you must the whole Ghana I tell say you pon what o pe bibia ye kuano all say, I know why. No going more than to us, minister. No president to run. It's something that the Mama view. Yeah, Rema, yeah, from who? You're now from, you can be dinner to Motamon Far, when I'm Motesoro. Positions were made in Castle. Then I found a little committee too, but because quadrant forecast on my and we are, President Kumba the Bow, and take a better committee around the hour. And no, they say, Mammy, before and conform before Mankoto. No, move to my sister, the Mama. If you say a 2 Abanama, that's a minister to be a Majuma. That's your car, that's a 2 in that. Near will be a car as a nobody commentary, and you remember for the midi. Okay, the pen for yourself. You're going for the bit. Oh, Mama, when you all right. Now, somewhere, the Kenya question cost of my own. And somewhere, no, so you see the boss for no, what, I don't to be do.
Okay. Roman Father, thank you so much for joining us this morning. 05410222318 05410222318. Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Good morning. I hear you.
Okay. Please, your name and where you are calling from.
I'm Emmanuel. I'm calling from Tabre.
Okay, Emmanuel from Tabre. Let's hear here.
Well, me kapa Ghana hano. I don't think I'm penning for no more day na. Ya ti o man ni mo na adwuma ni ho no mo ne ade no mo de adwene di agrosa. Ya sorry a adwuma ni ho. Obi ko dipa akope ba de bi akwa. Wo se won san ko di la ensan ko ye registration e wo sim. Ade na de beba. ɛno na ebe create adwuma anaasɛ ɛno na ebe create there wote Ghana ha wodwene a nsi so ya na menhunu deɛ nti a yɛmpanimfoɔ no ɔmo yɛ saa nneɛma no because obi asɔre no na wama na kɔ gyina wiem betumi gyina wiem for 12 hours yɛkɔ a wonya mfasoɔ bi amfiri so same registration no ɛdeɛ na de bɛbrɛ ɔmo mmea nwene na yɛn kwan a yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛbɔ brama brabɔ na kɔ yi ama yɛ na ɔmo nya adwene na ɔmo de yɛ adwene no yɛ nipadua no kɔ edi agorɔ saa yɛkɔgyina wiem kɔsa lai kɔto aba na wasan ma yɛkɔgyina wiem asan akɔyɛ same registration bɛkɔ a yɛayɛ adeɛ no dada kyɛ sɛ yɛgyina wiem na ɔmo ani agye anaasɛ yɛdɛn ntia onipa ne tie kura so oni sika na wama na foka na waba bɛgyi lai wobɛyɛ dɛn ase mbɛyɛ same registration aburotɛ na ɔmo kɔ no nti ɔmo kɔ ɔmo nsua biribi ana aburotɛ na ɔmo kɔ no ɔmo nsua hwee wɔ hɔ ɔman bɛn kura na yɛabɛpie mu saa no ɔmo mmea nyina yɛn ho tie same no so yɛan register na so ɔmo mmea nkasa ɔmo mfa ɔmo adeɛ
thank you
yɛan register na ɔmo mmea nkasa ɔmo mfa
thank you joining us 0541022318.
Hello, good morning, Jenny.
Good morning. Please, your name and where you're calling.
Kwame Benyani.
Okay, Kwame Benya.
The America can say, Minister, no, for baby, many are in a far back. For baby, so many are in a cry. And the question, yeah, register some ABBR. Jenny, me India. Obi pese obu wa kwambe so na o reporto ema MTN fo na companies e network adwuma ya yentumi ntwezi enye ni pa bra ya register edinti because na say obi kwa o de me fa so no so me company e be sin ne results bi ama nti sem na ye ko register ye no ye register ni say nipa ne sem na o de be bu mi no wa register. So I register adeni all report more omuntumi crazy ehun sa nyema no nti so because e ni problem wo yesem no ho a enye no kore mo akora mo ka bi wo je ne so ka say obi frɛ wa o wada fu bi so o frɛ wa obi na peke ada ne basa nti e kira say your problem but minister me pese me bi sa say obi a na say o kotu esa ko register bi mu ana oba ye no a day data no ekuro mo ekire say into bia registration ye ada no mo nko information omunya information say ebia nipa suma si wo dia register na ye into wo na wo nkwan say register for na we die ye na nti anu an say wa kan kra into bia ko register for eno ase say na minim de nti a say obi ye minister asa wono nkwa na dwen na ode ye bibia wo man mu obi ka bibia wo mfa metisa na afa ka say esousu o mekire mu nkire eye no kre nti adata amna ne ye ko register no ne ye ko register se de nti ye register wi adam faso no man ye benya firi so ye crime be ko fom omo penipa bu omo be ko fom ana nti minister wi edai na onya botre mecheche mu say ni nti ene ye pese ye registration no ebe ki ye crime so ebetumi ama obi pese obu a ebetumi atrezi akonya nipa no na asen so ono ankasa no tekosu ya sisi yi network kura enya papa yi eden sem no no mo ka wo beda be sori anopa wo ye ko bibia wo ye bibia enye eden no mo ka eno de omo hwe nsobo ya ko register for na no mo pe oman no mo nje serious kakra na oman no ase nipa omo aso omo akosko omo di esore de ano de lodo
okay. Thank you too very much for joining us this morning. 0541022318 0541022318. What do you think about the SIM card re-registration? Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, good morning. This is Bafo again. Please, Alfa and your team, I think there is misinformation going on.
Okay.
We are confusing they not willing and putting in effort to track, to we not being able to track? Let's give ourselves this assignment. Alpha, you and your team, you can go to Central, do your investigations. If the police wants to track, they will come for you. They have all the devices. You do this investigation. They can track you with your telephone number, your SIM, your phone, this code, that this unique number that every phone has, the IMEI or something. I'm not getting the name right. They can do that. They can track you with a whole lot of things. It's the willingness. If it happens to probably you and I, they are not willing to put in efforts to track. If they have to come for you, they will do it in seconds. So let's not confuse. They're not actually doing the work to probably they're not able to track. Let the minister not lie to us.
All right.
They have all the bio.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much, Bafo. I think we can do just about one more call and then we would have to continue. Hello? Hello? Good morning.
Morning. What is it?
Yamia do now way.
Yeah, Alfa. Yeah, my excellency, Gamani Mahama.
Okay.
Let's come at them soon. Yeah, Sam George. Our minister, no, the buy-in. Momo Ash 404. A star 404 Ash. Unibeba, so qualifier. Almost robber. On best any message in Amma. Wow, qualify no, not just a won't cut. One more, your best show one more deal. Not just a qualify. Successful done and both of my draw. Until one more star 404 no action. Message in the Beba. I want to be who says. Would you know? At the Kowana, who some judge was so much as a year more than a mamma. Oh, Muyanisa, Mubu, Plan a Munabo, 20 people, Munabo today. Who buy a Munushi, Manyashi. Oh, buy Manyashi. Yet the Adena Bana more, ya. Woman would be no much row. 10 years or more born. Yes, you nipping in an for yes, I didn't. And to know Moody code in Nabano. Oh, star 404 Ash. Message in the Baba. And it is the one who is successful, won't come. What would you know? And yet, verify no. And no, when I will hear Coco, who Coco, you would know, you know, and no. I am near the Munyasa, Namo, Yanakasana, mobile, and mobile, the Papa Dima, Ghana for Manya, she come on to Namo, Juma.
Okay, Nigeria woman. Thank you very much. I think that was our last call. She was our last caller, and so I will move on. Okay, let me just pick this call and then we'll end it. Hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Please, I want to talk a little about the registration.
Okay, please be brief.
Yeah. Well, I don't see anything wrong with people talking about it. Because sitting down here, I don't see how I can go and queue to re-register my SIM card or my national ID. You know, I don't understand politicians. So what is the problem? You've given us a short code to verify our phone numbers. We have. So what is the need for the new registration? So what is it at all that they want to do that they cannot do? I mean, yes, sometimes. Well, thank you. Have a wonderful day.
All right. Thank you so much for calling. We will take a quick breather and then Alpha will continue with the conversation and studio.
This is not your average laundry day. This is Spin City Laundromat, first of its kind in Kumasi and a total game changer. We serve homes, hotels, restaurants, and anyone who demands clean, fast, and flawless laundry. At Spin City, your clothes go through brand new machines, delivering a deep clean, a soft finish, and a perfect fold, all tucked into our signature Spin City bags. And guess what? We provide the detergent and softeners. Got duvets, curtains, blankets? Bring them on. Our heavy-duty machines are built for the big stuff. And when we say personal service, we mean it. No mixing of clothes ever. It's one customer, one machine always. We're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day. Find us at Ashaliboche Lakeside, Dansuman, UPSA, Teshita Bibiano, Kaneshi, and right here at the Kumasi City Mall, Asokwa. Call 055 445 5314 and let's handle that laundry. Spend City Laundromat, wash, dry, and fold in less than 2 hours.
So yes, you're welcome back to the Orange Sunrise. And Janice has a message for us. Let's take that, after which then we'll engage our friends.
So when it comes to creating unforgettable moments, Goldfinger Restaurant is in the league of its own. They are open from Monday to Saturday, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Sundays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or late night vibes. Breakfast starts from just 45 cedis daily, Tuesdays from 5 p.m. and you can enjoy 15% off of everything at Corporate Hangout. And on Fridays at 5 p.m., it's Sip and Paint. Good drinks, great company. On Saturdays from 6 p.m., they give you steak and wine with live music. Sundays feature a buffet with live music from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then sunset vibes from 5 p.m. until late. During this Ramadan, you can grab your solo or shareable iftar boxes from just 150 cedis per person. You can find Goldfinger Restaurant at Ahonjo in Shayeso on their Dorothy Esiedu Drive, or follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Goldfinger Restaurant, or contact them on 024-867-2185, 024-867-2185.
Okay, thank you very much, Janice, for that very important information. After this breather, we'll engage Ken and Collins. We'll share their thoughts on some of the issues that we've been discussing and some others as well. Stay with us.
Ghana 4, Betano Abba. Betano Bema bonus it drew 2,000 Ghana cedis. Register CCA with betano.com.gh. Gaming Commission of Ghana, Ashen Katoimu Ajatumu se eye. So when you mronfia do what ya, shemubi.
So, we are back, and I have Collins with me and Kennedy as well. Kennedy speaks for MPP, and Collins speaks for the NDC. Guys, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes. So let's start off with what we've been discussing over some time now. We are told that we will need to register our SIMs again, according to the Minister for Communication. Some Ghanaians are really not happy about it. Collins, it is your government. So maybe you can try and convince us why we need to go and register again.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me say good morning to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And then Dr. Frank Amwakohene, Ashanti Regional Minister, and Ken Zuba. These great men. They are working very hard so that Ashanti region and the whole nation at large will have its proper place in development. Not forgetting my constituents and their constituency executives as well. On the issue of SIM re-registration, I think the minister has told the whole country the need why we should do the re-registration. He has touched on security. So what it means is that definitely there were certain things that were done in the past which were not done right. and so we have to correct all those things, and then we move on. Me for one, I was thinking, my personal opinion, that those that we have the defects, we could, effect some changes there, put them on the proper, stuff, and then move on. Not to register everybody
As
again.
a
But
blanket kind of.
yeah, what I'm happy about is that he says it is going to be online, and there are not going to be time, deadlines too. So everybody will have the latitude to register at his or her own wish. That will be something that will help the system. But if it were to be the same old queuing, where people had to wake up at dawn, go and queue, and then it never gets to their turn. You understand what I'm saying? But if it is going to be done online, and people are going to have that free, time to do it without deadlines and all that, I think it is good. But if it is for the security of this country, I think I'll say yes, why not? We should do it. But personally, that was what I was thinking. Yeah. I will not dwell much on this. Yeah.
Okay, let me listen to Ken. Ken.
Alfa, good morning. Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing, I'm smiling.
Alfa, once again, good morning, and to your cherished listeners across the country, and especially those who watch you on social media. And my constituents, mention not constituency. Very soon I'll announce the position that I'm contesting.
Oh, you want to contest for a
Yeah,
position?
as a deputy youth organizer, I need to upgrade to.
Oh, okay.
So very soon, we are doing some consultation here and there. Alpha, this morning, respectfully, I'm going to be more spiritual in my presentation in matters relating to these things. So I'll start with on Psalm George. I'll start with Job chapter 32, verse 9. With your permission.
Please, you can.
Thank you. It's not only the old who are wise, not only the aged who understand what is right. When NDC was in opposition, all the sense, all the knowledge that Sam George thought he knew, criticized Oslowusu left, right, center, to the extent that there are videos going viral. Sami Jemfi and this current new minister and MP in Parliament, I've forgotten his name.
Edem Agwana.
Yeah, Edem.
Yeah, I think I
Thank
saw,
you very much. That's what I like about
I've
it.
seen some videos on
it. Telling people we will not register here and there. We are stubborn academy. Respectfully, you are now a minister. And based on the things that you said, the presentation that you did, so if the you pointed, wanting to go and waste their precious time queuing, tells you we will not register, what will he say? That is why Job advised us, when we are speaking, we should be careful and we shouldn't think ourselves very wise. And yet again, the same verse, when you go to Proverbs 17, verse 28, with your permission, he said, when fools keep their mouth shut, they are considered as sensible person. If I was in the
that is what the Bible said.
Yes, you can read.
Bible knows all kinds of
I went to TR and I can give you what is in the Holy Quran.
Okay, relax.
Thank you very much. When we come to Felix Ofosukwachi, the Holy Book Quran, he will also have his share.
I see.
And the Al Surah Arafah, he will also have his share.
Okay.
So if that is why I'm saying I'm going to more spiritual this morning. And again, the reason why I'm saying I'm going to more spiritual, Sam George is also a deacon. And one of these churches, is it Perez Chapel or whatever? So the things that he said in opposition, all the knowledge, we are not going to do this, you do this, and arrogantly. Look at what he has. One breath, you went to Parliament, and these were his words. Mr. Speaker, we are going to have some re-registration. In other breath, you come to the public, you tell them, this is not re-registration, it's SIM registration. That is why the Bible tells, if a fool keep his mouth shut, he's considered as wise. He said so many things. That this morning, because of our nature, we will be charitable with the things. But if we are supposed to hold him by his tail, what has he done? It's just this normal trouble that he wants, nothing else.
No, we can't say that.
My brother.
Because we don't have evidence to that effect.
My brother, look, as my brother was saying, Alpha, look at the process we passed through in registering our sins. I've heard him saying there is not going to be a queue. It's a lie. In one interview, he said, and in any case, what is even going to be the cost of this whole recent registration? Sam George, in his own words, said, yes, we all acknowledge that there are some fraudulent activities in the SIM registration where people will call you and then you don't even trace the ownership of the number. You, Sam George, in your own words, said, we have the data, this data, and those that are not in the right place, you delete them. With all these sense that you told the people of Ghana that when you come. So why the need of this sense registration? Sit down. Your is it Jifa Ganu, who is the CEO of NIE, and your boys there, call them, your technicians, let them marry. You have the data there. Now go to the banks. The bank can, with this courtesy Dr. Laj Baumia, is digitization. Now when you go to the bank, your Ghana card, your biometric data is on the Ghana card. When you go to your driving license, your biometric data is on it. When you go to your national health insurance, your biometric data is on it. Even your passport, your biometric.
Recently, I've realized that even when you want to withdraw money, they insist on your Ghana card.
Beautiful.
And then they will.
So all this.
They will let you.
The impulse of what Sam George is trying to tell us, the data sitting at the NIA and the data sitting at the other people having our data, they don't marry. If they don't marry, what are you supposed to do? Call for the IT expert, assemble them, let them cross-check, and computer age. I'm a student of IT. Garbage in, garbage out. And even simple Excel form. I'm not saying they should do this. I'm just explaining the normal balance. Excel, when the information are twice, it automatically pops out. It let one out. So why all these hula balloon trying to take the good people of Ghana through this hardship? Look at how he criticized Oslo Usu. The insult that they pose on him. Now, Sam John, you are back telling us. In all, what I don't have problem. It is time. He even said at the vetting committee that he will make sure there's proper, in quote, SIM registration. You should come and tell us what is the proper in it. My brother was outlining some points. It has been sensible. I mean, it was sensible that what he said, the data sitting at the various commissions, marry them automatically. Those one that needs to be omitted, computer is arranged that it automatically pops out, and those that need to be deleted, it goes up. Why should you take the good people of Ghana through this stress? And I don't see, excuse my language, there's sense in this, because the reason I'm saying sense in it is, in one breath, when he went to Parliament on the floor of Parliament, he told Mr. Speaker, I'm repeating, we are going to have SIM re-registration. Fortnight ago, in his press addressing the press on the new SIM registration, he said it's not going to be re-registration, but it's going to be SIM registration. Respectfully, Sam John, what impulse or what is the essence?
Do you think the two are different?
They are the same.
Okay.
Well, he wants to portray that SIM re-registration is going through all the process, taking your biometric data, your fingerprint, and everything to register. That is SIM re-registration. But SIM registration is where you go, they identify you. Alfa holds this number 050. Okay, this is Alfa number, and they confirm your fingerprint and what base that. We are just giving you free advice. We have various database sitting at the various institutions. When you go to the GVLA, you got most of the database sitting there. NIA, the database is sitting there. NHIS, the database is sitting there. Passport Office, the database is sitting there. Marry them. Those that is faulty, they can delete them without necessarily subjecting the good people of Ghana to this stress of re-registering your SIM card. I don't even know how to put it. In one breath, he says SIM re-registration. In another breath, he says SIM registration. So Sam George himself, I think the talking is too much. The talking is too much.
He's a minister for communication, don't forget.
You see?
So he needs to be communicating.
We have seen communication ministers over and over again. They should be up and doing.
Okay.
This is talk and do, not talk. Plenty talk.
Yeah,
the next day, and arrogantly, it is not part of the discussion, but arrogantly, he'll be using his left hand in Parliament. I don't know, Sam George.
As for his conduct,
did you see how the speaker was looking at him?
That's who he is, so we'll have to.
No, you are a minister of state. And I'm happy my leader told him the things that you cherish melt with time.
It's 23 minutes after 9. I don't think Mr. Boachi has any rebuttals because even on this matter, he doesn't want to. So I will not.
They are making them very difficult to defend some of their policy.
You see, nothing is difficult defending. Okay, the reality is what has done here this morning that somebody maybe wants to personally attack some judge, but he hid behind the Bible, quoting from the Bible just to confuse people. But
don't forget, some judge in similar situations have used similar words.
So
I think he said common sense will apply in his vetting.
Not even that.
So he has been using those words.
You see, when he was questioned why he called Nanado master of teas, blah blah, he said he was at the auction of the Holy Spirit. He said it in his vetting.
So Holy Spirit has been guiding his language.
It's a payback.
It's not a payback. I mean, Assemblies of God. So we are dealing in the ridiculous level.
As for some judge, he wouldn't have any issues with this because he has been given it.
For the same re-registration issue, I think time will tell whether it will be a good thing or not. Okay. So I leave it at that.
Okay, let's move on to some other matters. So what the security recruitment?
Yes.
You guys have heard the call of your grassroots. Because they were very mad. Now the president said
this
increase.
Morning, a constituent called me. Somebody who applied and didn't get it called me that she had heard a voice somewhere that another list should be, brought back for consideration and all that. And I told her, look, it's like fall soup. Somebody wants to create. Just move on and see whether you can get it next year. Truth be told to people, IMF conditionalities and a whole lot of things, made it impossible for government to recruit as many as it wanted to do. But then, the president has assured us that by the close of his, tenure, he would recruit 40,000, yes, 40,000. From 20,000 to 40,000. That will give others the chance or the opportunity to also, get recruited. And so it is good. My issue is that we have to look at other, places so that the numbers that apply for the recruitment will not be as huge as we have experienced. I'm told about 50,000 or 500,000
500
bought forms to be recruited into the security agencies. The number is quite huge, and that tells us that we have work to do. We have a lot of work
in terms of creating job opportunities.
Jobs, yes.
You guys said 24-hour economy,
and I have always said that the 24-hour economy that we talked about and continue to talk about is not an event. It cannot happen just at a go.
But time is going.
Time is going, and we are doing so many things to have it, fully implemented. So it is just a little while. People should have patience, and it will come off. And it's a single, policy that will help reduce the unemployment that we are all experiencing. You see, when you ask people to talk about it, they talk as if when they were in government, they created a whole lot, and today we have dissipated everything. That is not the fact. The numbers that went in for recruitment forms and all that, they did not come just last year, 2025, or this year, 2026. These people have been in the system for quite a long time.
Okay.
You see, gone were the days when students stayed so long in school, right? So we were able to bridge the gap between the employed and unemployed. But today, look, my daughter went to school just some few years ago, before I could say Jack, that I'm writing in June, SHS. You understand what I'm saying here? Very soon they go to school and then they come out. We are churning out these, graduates unaccompanied by, the employment opportunities that are there. So, in fact, as a nation, we have to do a whole lot of things. The vow of party politics. Let us consciously do something to create jobs for our people. You see, it also, boils down to insecurity. When people are not employed, they enter into areas which they think will give them money, and then sometimes armed robbery and all that. There are ladies, some of them are getting into prostitution and so on and so forth. It is really, really bad. It is the system that is making people go into areas hitherto they wouldn't have gone. So we must, as a country, give it our all and make sure that we are able to create the jobs that are needed in this country. And that is the only way, or the surest way, that we can reduce it. I know that a lot of the people who went in for the recruitment, given other jobs, they wouldn't have gone to. So yeah, they wouldn't have, gone to buy these forms and all that. There are a huge sum of them who would prefer other jobs, but because these jobs are not there, let me get it. You get it here? That's the issue. So the issue of unemployment is something that we have to look at critically, because it is the only way that these things will stop. But
honestly speaking, in your own projection, do you get the sense that 24-hour economy will be able to solve this unemployment
You see,
issue?
it can bring it to the barest minimum, if not eradicate it. But you see,
But
as
some think that the way things are happening, the argument that some people in the MPP made is beginning to make sense, in the sense that 24-hour economy will be a product of demand. If you do not stimulate demand, nobody is going to operate 24-hour economy because there's a certain policy that says operate 24-hour economy. There must be some economic stimulation to warrant that. And that if you don't do that, then it will just be, we've talked in symbolic terms.
So stimulating the demand, who does that?
You are expecting the
It is
relationship
both the
between government and the private sector. Yes, but the government will have to create the environment.
The enabling environment.
You're right.
You get it here. So that is what we are doing. That is why government is pleading with the private sector to also come in.
You shouldn't just plead. So for instance, cost of production, do something about the electricity, water. Do something about the road, security. These are things you talked about.
Government has assured
taxes,
that,
all of those things.
Government has assured that people who try to do the 24-hour will have incentives. Their electricity, tariffs will be reduced. We will provide security and all that. Somewhere along the line, those who need financial support will also get it from the government. So these are the things government has said.
Yeah, it's in the policy, but we are not seeing it manifestation.
That is why I'm saying that it is not an event. For the naysayers, nothing of the sort would even happen or ever happen in this world or in this part of our world. All they sit back and they want to see is that a failed policy, so that come 2028, they go to Ghanaians and tell Ghanaians, didn't we tell you they will not be able to do it?
Is that what you did when you were in opposition?
No, we didn't do that.
Okay. You prayed for the success of MPP.
Listen, when we were in opposition, you see, when you are in opposition, it isn't that you pray for the success of, but it is for you punching holes in the things that the government is doing, which it is not doing right.
That's what they think they are doing.
That for years, no,
it's different.
They have their MPs who are in the cocoa farms. They have left their constituency where there are cocoa farms, and now they have come to Ashanti region just to tell them that government has reduced prices, the price of cocoa, and so come 2028 they should vote against government. That is all they are coming to do. They are not bringing anything new. Had it not been that, they wouldn't have left parliament or their constituencies where there are cocoa farms there to come and play some mischief here that they are doing. You see, so what I'm saying is that the 24-hour is not an event. It's something that will go on even after
President
John Dramani Mahama has left office. And every leader who wants to do a lot about the unemployment will have to continue on that tangent, and it will solve the problem. It is not something that will happen overnight, but it will take time. That is why I'm telling our listeners.
Finally, the signs you see, does it give you confidence that
yes,
24-hour economy
yes,
will be implemented in the manner
let me tell you
that it was promised?
It will really happen.
Okay.
Just a little time, as I said or indicated already.
Don't forget, after this year, for 3rd years,
Master, in governance, even 6 months
can make a difference.
Quite substantial time for you to do things. Something.
Okay. Collins, thank you very much. Let me listen to Ken. Ken.
Thank you very much.
From 20,000 to 40,000, to be fair, we need to commend the president.
What is the commendation about?
Oh, even minority, some of your members in parliament say, yeah, it's good. I mean, at least it gives opportunities to some.
Unless I'm happy when it comes to this job, always I'm with you. I tell you, let's not deceive the people of Ghana.
How?
Let's not deceive the youth of Ghana. I'm happy my brother acknowledged that when the constituent called him, he told him, my friend, enough, get something and do. First, let's clear this misconception that the NDC is putting across that there is a backlog. Jesus Christ. In applying for military, when you put your data and everything onto the system and it tells you qualify, you are, then you move on to the next stage. When you don't qualify, the system automatically wipes you out for the next applicant to come. So there is nothing like there is a backlog. It's a lie, it's a fallacy, and it's not true. And in any case, a Sedukachi even confirmed. And when even the minister himself said it, and he has never said it anywhere that there is backlog, he said the people that bought the forms are 500,000. He did not say there is a backlog. So let's clear that misconception. Again, there is nothing like IMF conditionalities that is making us not employing. Even when we went to IMF, we were still doing employment. It's under the NDC when they went to IMF, there was a freeze on employment. You can testify to that. That's just by the way. Let me go on. In Parliament, we have something called compensation appropriation, which is given to every sector. So I'm so sad the NDC are not telling the youth that they deceived them. Now this is Alfa. Let me explain. Minister of Interior, the Interior Ministry was given an appropriation that is in compensation 11.1. That is the sum of amount of money or salary that he can use to pay these workers. And it was agreed that within this year, employment under the recruitment agency will be 10,000. But the 5,000 alone, let me explain. Yes. So the 10,000, 4,000 alone was for the Ghana Armed Forces alone. And then the other 6,000 will be distributed among the police, the fire, the navy, the customs. That is how the appropriation done. So if President Mahama is telling us he has said to increase the thing, and in every year, 10,000, 4 times is 40,000, isn't it? So why which 4,000 is Mahama talking about here? I don't know if you are getting my
40,000.
Which 40,000 is he talking about here? Every year, the compensation or the appropriation that is channeled to the Ministry of Interior is 11.1, which is equivalent to 10,000 applicants that you can employ. So this year, when you apply, when you have to recruit 10,000, the 10,000, 5,000 alone is for the Ghana Armed Force, and the rest 5,000 that they are talking about will be for the police, the fire, as I've already explained. In all, it will sum up to 10,000. The next year, 10,000. The following year, 10,000. So your 4 times, you have 40,000. So respectfully, which 40,000 is he talking about? He shouldn't lie to the good people of Ghana. Tell them that we talk too much. The promises that we made was over the bar. You see how my brother is. The last time I met him, he was vehemently defending. Now see how sober he is.
He's still defending.
Oh, I know. I've met him a couple of times at your
No, he's naturally calm.
I know he's naturally calm, but I've
seen
not
a very aggressive.
When we are here, how he defends his party. Okay. Now he's my one teacher.
And he's mourning too. There's something.
We are all mourning. We are all mourning. See, this on a lighter note. One student, when I was teaching, synonyms are to good. Best, good, better, best. So when he said sober, so best, and I'm saying, what kind of English is that? So he's
sober.
More than sober.
No, he's calm. Well, Honest is a very calm.
I know.
He's a chilled
so back to
guy.
what I was saying. Please, tell your people. The promises was too much. You had to Basen telling going to Savulu constituency promising the people that we give you 400 slots. Why did they talk too much? You had IGP telling the people of Boku, put your guns down, I'll give you police slots.
They didn't put it down, so
so
the promise.
So you see, what I'll say is we should stop politicizing our security sector. So again, Mr. President, respectfully, come again, because already the 40,000 you are talking about has already been given in the period of 4 years. And your appropriation, your compensation, the number of people you can employ have been stated in the approved in Parliament. So I don't know what he's talking about unless Phyllis Ofosu-Kwakye should come again and explain to the people of Ghana. Because every year you're supposed to security services, you are supposed to employ 10,000 people, and the 10,000 we separate.
I'm not too sure if the 10,000 is constant.
It's constant.
It's constant.
It's constant.
As determined by
Parliament. They are as determined by the appropriation. The Ministry of Finance will tell you, Muntaka, this year, this is the amount of money I can channel you. And when they go to committee,
it's not a constant factor. It's a varying factor. Things can change.
This year, in the first budget, it was stated.
Okay.
So when he came out, I don't know. As the days goes by, you hear what you confirm to what I'm saying. It's there. So he shouldn't come and throw just to the people like that. The president has, if you've not increased anything, the already 10,000 appropriation or compensation is there. It's just that when they go to committee level, then they will break it down and say, my brother, this year, the 10,000 we give it to you, take 5,000 at the Ghana Armed Force, 2,000 at fire, 1,000 at police. Then that is how it's done. So I'm surprised. In any case, the problem that is coming upon them is their own doing. Alpha, why am I saying it's their own doing? We all knew the cutoff age was 25 years. When 25 years, you are you don't qualify. But you, in opposition, wanting to win political power, you extended the thing to 35 years. That is one reason that I've been balked. In the olden days, the days of PRO, you see Tanko, how it was done. You pick your certificate, everything. When you add grade E, you are disqualified. Simple, the process is being done. But again, Muntaka also brought this thing to himself. The introduction of TribeNet. How can somebody be at Bumpuru Yoyo where there's data even a problem? You ask him to go for a computer that he can aptitude test, and aptitude test, your computer should have a webcam. And the webcam is a sense your guy Mark Frank will tell you. See how IT. When you don't look into the camera and you turn off, automatically it will cut you off, tell you are cheating. So some people have genuine concern. But what I'm saying is, tell your NDC supporters, my youth, we feel you. Let's work on the 24-hour I said it in your studio here. And last time when I watched you, you were telling Asha, and Asha couldn't repeat. I don't know, defend. I don't know if my brother can defend. Wherever platform I go, I say their 24-hour economy, they failed, even in their manifesto. With your permission, let me read. He said, NDC Blue, page 19, chapter 2. He said, Mr. The job creation is going to be a paramount under 24-hour economy. That is, and the 24-hour economy. The offices, I stated it here. The offices that
yes, the last time I mentioned it to him, the secretariat. He said they don't run on.
Are they running 24 hours? Their secretariat alone is not even
he said they don't need to run. He said the free SHS secretariat was not.
We did not say we are going to run 24 hours free SHS secretariat.
No, he said.
They make the people understood, the youth understood that 24-hour economy is that one job, 3 shifts. So if, even if the manager, there should somebody.
They will bring another one.
No, they're fine. The manager should stay somewhere. The secretaries, there
will be 2 other secretaries.
There should be other people so that when the manager goes off and the secretary, there should be another one there to be receiving. You told the people it's demand and supply.
This NDC promise there they know they will have to find a way to implement.
They don't even see, when they started with the 24-hour economy.
It's like the agenda the everybody have said.
You see, no, this is not agenda Alpha. It's not. We are holding them. We told them this 24-hour economy can only work when demand is high.
They say they will create it. The government will create it.
You say I was expecting you to ask him. 24-hour economy goes with factories. Yes, we feel we agree. That's why the people voted against us. But we can make mention of a Kunfi factory, and we also you are aware that we partnered some factories which were in existence to continue with the operation of 1D1F.
Please wrap up for me.
So what I'm wrapping up is NDC people, please, your 24-hour economy, make it, utilize it. In as much as you are failing the people, you don't want to have do something so that your people, the youth that you deceived massively, that they went out to vote for you because of the promise, the sugar to quoted words you gave to them. Do something about it. That the youth are dying. They can't even pay electricity bills. They don't even have access, and the youth are crying. Put the ballot paper today and you see the number. NDC will lose more seats than we the MPP with it. And he's telling us cocoa. And again, Alpha, are you aware now they are going to reduce cocoa price to 1,800?
I've not heard that.
The next it's coming. NDC is Mahama is reducing the 2,500 is not even paying. Again, the next few months coming, cocoa price is going to be reduced to 1,800.
The cocoa farmers have said if that happens, they will demonstrate. So.
And they should be prepared. They are reducing it to 1,800 in the few months to come.
Hopefully,
so NDC.
Hopefully it will not happen. Let me read some messages this morning. This one says, Alpha, the first part, I won't read it. And for obvious reason, you know what you did. It says that Alpha asked Ken, if your name is wiped off the system, does that mean you are dead and can't apply again? The backlog in the system is huge. So please allow the government to do what is necessary. That's what he is saying. Okay, thank you. Didn't add your name. This one says that, good morning. My name is Kofi Bracon. I think that in this second term, NDC is beginning to realize that government is very much demanding than just opposing. A lot of the things they opposed, they are being exposed by these same realities. SIM registration. Some judge said we won't register. There was nothing wrong with the SIM registration we did before S-less registration. Now he says there's the need to register again. Hey. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us this morning with your message. This one said, good morning, Alpha. Listening to the NDC spokesperson, it appears to me that he disagrees with his own minister. But the difficulty is that this minister is unwilling to listen. Sam George will not be advised. He is the father. He is the most wisest person on earth. He is more intelligent than anybody, even his lecturers. So who dares advise Sam George? He will do what he wants to do. We should take it or leave it. Okay. That's the view of Ben there. You can send us your message on 0593932993. Ken, we are learning that prices of fuel is
I watched the song I sang on you. And next time when I'll give them 9 songs. You see, when I was teaching at Sapon Swimming, at Adansia Sokwa, there's a life experience. I had this man, he wrote on his back, whoever would talk about this car is mad. So the police, that patrol told him, my friend, rob that thing. He obliged, went, cleaned it, and wrote the same old story. This morning, the people who will bring NDC government down, or the people who will take NDC government to position at the 3 Samuel Okujeto Ablako, Sami Jenfi, Sam Nati Jatajo Nahi Sam Okra George. The reason why I'm saying that is the things they said in opposition on this fuel matter, to the extent that lawyer Esquire Sami Jenfi now turned into an energy expert, telling the people of Ghana that when you subsidize this, the FOB would, as if he was running commentary on football field. I would them say, hey, look I say, oh. Now the reality has set in. Let me quote Sam John. He said, when you lie your way to power, when you come to the power, the reality will catch up with you. Respectfully, what has happened? NDC were in this country. They told us. Even the president, John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, said, the war in Ukraine, Russia has got nothing to do. Now, I don't know. I have been a social studies teacher for the past 10 years before leaving. I don't know if our neighbors has now turned to Iraq, USA, or Russia. We know we have Burkina Faso on the north. On the east is La Côte d'Ivoire. On the west is Togo. I don't know if it has changed to Iran, USA, and Russia at our borders. What has changed? You were in this country that you told us the war going on has no bearing.
But what has changed in your own position? You guys said it had bearing.
We knew it had bearing.
So you should agree if it's now been,
yes,
or the price of oil is being impacted because you held that same. So you are the best person to agree with them that indeed
we will
global
agree
factors.
on, you see, we will agree when the communicators like my gentleman, my good brother here, is bold enough to come out to apologize to Nana, not even MPP. Apologize to Nana Akufo-Addo Dankwa and apologize to Ghanaian that yes, it was political power. That is why we make politics with these issues. Then we all say, okay, fine. Now let's go to the right part. You told us, Sami Jemfi, I know he's eloquent in speaking English, but on Joy News, the way he was speaking, he spoke to make sure the ordinary Ghanaian, this were his words, the bomb throwing to Russia, Ukraine, come to Ghana, these were the things Sami Jemfi. In the national, they were telling that it has got nothing to do with. What has changed? We told them now the crude is now $100 per barrel in the world market. And within the space of 5 days, it has jumped to some 16, 12, and 13. Next 2 weeks, it's going to 18. The following, if care is not taken, by the end of next month, fuel liter of petrol will be selling at 54. They will increase because when they go to Abosoka, they will tell them things are hard, and these people will tell them dollar is down. Things are hard, they will say dollar is down. Please, we are begging them. We are begging them. We are begging them. They should come out and apologize to the good people of Ghana that yes, we did politics with the fuel issue. Then we'll be on the same path. But if you told them you want political power, you score political points. What are you telling us? You want us to keep mute and tell the people yes. And what pains me was what pains me was the President Mahama himself, His Excellency. Locally, he will be on platform. The Ukraine-Russian war has got nothing to do with Ghana. But when you go to the international scene, then he will acknowledge that COVID and Ukraine war had impact on the economy. So what were you telling the people of Ghana? Okay. So am I?
Please wrap up.
Yes, in wrapping up, am I in a good position to tell the good people of Ghana that John Dramani Mahama is a liar? It's a question I'm asking.
Why?
Thank you very much for asking that question. Because last year you said Ukraine-Russia war has no impact on Ghana's economy. Just fortnight ago, you said you have and the most funny and dangerous aspect is Ghana taking part in Israel-Iraq war. Where from the committee that the committee should see and monitor if the war is will come and have effect? Are they going to make sure? The committee is okay. Now Iraq has thrown bomb to Israel. Now in Israel, okay, Israel they throw bomb, so you to throw back. What does that committee go to?
Okay,
let me go President Mahama, please come out, apologize to the people of Ghana. Let's take a new chapter and going forward. You should not play politics without fuel.
Collins.
Yeah. You see, when you are in opposition, it's easy to be throwing out a lot of falsehoods to the people of this country. You see, MPP had been out of office not 2 years ago, just a little over 1 year now. And it looks as if they are in hell. It looks as if they are burning up. I don't know. They are in a hurry to come back to power, to come and continue with their distraction. That is what they want to do. So everything that, we talk about, then you said this when you were in opposition, so we are saying this today. President Mahama never said that the Ukraine-Russian war had no impact. We dwelt on the over-elaboration. Everything, even when somebody suffered from headache, they attributed it to Ukraine-Russia war. So President Mahama was telling them that they should concentrate on the governance. They should rule this country well. We know that, or we knew that there was some level of impact, negative though, on the economy of Ghana.
But the thing is, if you are entrusted with the governance of a country, you don't lament. What they were doing was lamentation. They were lamenting everything. We are not doing so. We know that what is going on among the three countries, USA, Israel, and then what do you call it, Iran, will have an impact on our economy. We know, but we are not, we are not lamenting. We are not over. Listen, no, my brother. That if we play it the same way the MPP is playing, then we will have a lot of questions that will be throwing at us. You get my point here. The fact of the issue is that the Russian-Ukraine war had an impact on the economies of this world. Okay. Nobody runs away from that. Remember when President Mahama was in London before the election, 2024 election, he alluded to this fact.
Did he also not say that 7,000 kilometers away from us?
He said that because of the over-elaboration. Why? Because see, Alfa, you were in this country. Everything that happened during their time was attributed to the Ukraine-Russia war. It was becoming too much of a nuisance to us. So that was why we were telling them that they should stop the complaints and fix it. Okay. You get it here. If they tell us that we should not complain about U.S.-Israeli-Iran war and continue with our governance, I would not be offended in any way. Okay? But if you over-elaborate that this war is the reason why you went to dig the cathedral hole. Okay. It was the reason why you did the DDEP. You see, these are some of the things that we are talking about. We are not going to do that. We will take responsibility of everything that happens in this country, and then we try to fix them. We will not run away.
Some of your people at the time
attributing everything to the war.
Okay.
Meanwhile, my brother, as we speak, petroleum products are going high. It's true, right? But
when it was coming down, he said about Papa.
Listen, do not also forget that we are doing well with the gold.
Yes.
As a result of the war.
But the reserves.
You get it here. We are also doing something. So we will feel the impact, but the impact will not be as austere as people would have wished it to be, especially the naysayers. You understand?
Are you referring to the MPP?
I'm afraid they are the naysayers. You see, they want everything collapsed. And why do you want to do that? Because you want to come to power. You want everything that the NDC, is doing to collapse so that you can come back to power. What do you need the power for? What do you need it for?
What do you need it for?
See, less than.
Let me listen.
Listen, Alfa. Yes. Less than 2 years in opposition. They are in they are hungry for power. What are you coming to do?
Okay, that you couldn't do.
Okay. You had the whole 8 years. Ghanaians said that enough of your misrule. Go. Now we are in power a little over a year. And you people are telling Ghanaians that NDC is failing in anything.
Okay. Let's leave it here.
So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know whether somebody has thrown some fire at their back. That is why they are itching to come back to power to cause more destruction for this country. What is that?
Leave it here.
My brother, take time.
Let's leave it here.
Prepare yourself.
I don't know that destruction is talking about. Destruction that Nanado Dankwa, the teachers were during the COVID era. Teachers stay in the house for good 9 months. Government workers, he paid them. Is that the destruction?
Listen, it's not your turn. Let me tell you something.
It's not everybody's thing.
That he's talking about. Listen.
Destruction.
No. Easy. COVID was a blessing in disguise.
What is the blessing?
COVID, it gave Ghana a lot of money, and you squandered the money.
Look,
what are you talking about?
COVID era. I told you this one. I'm going to be the.
My brother,
the days of
World Bank gave us money. World Bank
Let's
gave
leave
us
it
money.
We were in this
Guys,
country.
you know,
let's leave it there. Our time is up.
Listen,
Our time is up. That's
you are not
Collins.
You are not used to cocoa farmers.
Collins.
Yes.
30 seconds. And what do you want to say?
What I'm
Because it was
saying
your
is
turn.
that the youth should not be disappointed. There are more to come.
Okay.
Honestly
So they should
speaking, the
relax.
hole
Everything
that
will be fine.
we found ourselves in was so deep that to get to the top, it will take a little while. So they
Hey.
should have patience.
So you need time now.
Yeah, we'll put things in place.
Let's leave it here,
that
Collins.
will- yeah.
Thank you very much, Ken,
no,
for
take
coming.
it.
Oh no, you had your time. So let's be Ken, thank you very much for coming. Collins, thank you very much for coming. That's our show. Diane Zobuku Ajiman was here with me. I was here with Mark. My name has been Alpha. Have a very good morning.